Welcome to A Course in Miracles, Workbook for Students, Lesson 173. God is but love, and therefore so am I. This is the theme of this entire review period. God is but love, and therefore so am I. Review of Lesson 155. I will step back and let Him lead the way. God is but love, and therefore so am I. Review of 156. I walk with God in perfect holiness. God is but love, and therefore so am I. So I'll share a few thoughts on these statements, these affirmations of truth. I will step back and let Him lead the way. God is love. And so are you. You are love. And as you reclaim that truth and accept that truth, it becomes your true nature to express the love that you are. And your ego loses power over you. Fear loses power over you as you reclaim and accept your true nature and let that express. So when we say I will step back and let Him lead the way, that is synonymous with saying I will step back and let love lead the way. And whenever we find ourselves in a tricky situation, a confusing situation, we can pause and sit in the stillness of this knowing. I will step back and let Him lead the way. And be still. I can't even tell you how many times I have solved a problem, a perceptual problem, by simply being still. Not even aware that I had created the problem through being reactive, through interacting with it, through compounding the problem, exacerbating the problem by getting active with it, getting involved, adding to the delusion of fear, of confusion by jumping in. When I had the wisdom and the faith and the trust to simply be still and let God lead the way, the answer would reveal itself, or the problem would simply disappear. And if I did need to take action, it was very evident what I needed to do. And I would take that next right step, and then the next step would be revealed. I didn't have to frantically try to figure it out on my own. It reminds me of, I don't know if you've seen the meme, but there's some videos of small children who are get to the pool, and they don't realize that it's very shallow water and they can stand up. So they think they're drowning, and they're frantically paddling, losing their composure, screaming, crying, and then an adult sees them and helps them put their feet on the ground, and they stand up and go, oh, I could have just stood up, I'm fine. And often that's a metaphor for life, right? If we can just be still and calm down, we find out that we're actually in very shallow water, and the problem is very transparent and easy to solve, and we stand up, we rise up. I walk with God in perfect holiness. That affirmation is such a beautiful reminder, remembrance that our true self is already in union with God. The Father and I are one. We do not have to turn to the betrayer, to the saboteur of ego and ask it for advice. Its advice is always unhelpful, self-sabotaging, and creates the problems that it claims it will solve. I walk with God in perfect holiness. God is but love, and therefore so am I. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow for review lesson 174.